Hey guys, what's up?
Let us know if you can hear us and see us. We set up pretty quickly today in about 30 minutes, so hopefully everything is running smoothly.
It probably won't. Good giant paw print on Lotus.
Oh yeah, it is on Lotus, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing much activity in the chat, so hopefully it's just kind of like, okay, awesome. Looks like it's starting to come through now. The boys are hanging out here with us. Enzo just got up here and went to sleep a few minutes ago, and Lotus has been chasing a fly around the basement, so I believe it's still in here, so hopefully nothing too crazy happens with him jumping up and growling at the fly. There's Big Boy and the little one.
Where'd Riley go?
I don't know. Riley was down here a minute ago. Thinking about getting on the couch with us. Hey, Mark. Hopefully Nitro is doing okay. Give us an update if you can. I know I talked to you a few days ago. So let us know how Nitro is doing if you don't mind.
You said to give him a head tilt. Thanks for the super chat. Where's this one behind?
I don't know. Alright, so Nick and Riley are in the chat as always. Well, I know Riley is. I'm not sure if I've seen Nick in there yet. He might be either running behind or maybe he's in there and I just haven't seen it yet. But I know Riley is definitely in there manning the chat for us. If you get answers to questions from either of them, they've been with us from the get-go, and so we collaborate with them and their answers are great. So if you ask a question and you get an answer from them, trust their answer. If you send a question through and Riley or Nick don't know how to answer it, they have a way to send them over to us, and we'll kind of tackle those questions at the end of the live stream, and maybe some of them throughout. I think we've been trying to kind of do a little
mix them in.
Yeah, throughout kind of what our news and updates through there. So but yeah, we'll get to them. If we don't get to a question or you're just not comfortable asking a question on here, maybe it's a longer story or a longer situation, always feel free to kind of just shoot me a message on Instagram. That really is the easiest way if you have Instagram. I spend a lot of time on there each day kind of going through and answering questions there. So definitely,
pup pics.
Yeah, definitely an easier way to get a hold of me or Will as far as answering like lengthy questions. So feel free to shoot us a message on there. But yeah, so Nick and Riley are in the chat there.
Oh, got super chat from Nick again.
Yeah,
Different
and
Nick.
that Nick, actually, I believe, and he can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he has sent some things. I believe he lives in Canada, and he has sent some things to the pups. We haven't received them yet, but we're going to be on the lookout for those. So he sent some stuff to the pups, so we'll definitely be opening that stuff soon.
Well, we're going to talk about it later, but since you brought it up, I put that in the notes. For any of you guys who have mailed us stuff, pretty much all of it gets opened up on video. It's just that we're like several weeks behind on videos. Sometimes she posts it to Instagram, so you may see it there, but don't panic.
Yeah.
Because some people are like worried if we got it or not. We probably did.
Yeah.
We're just behind.
With Nick, I did let him know that I would let him know when we received it since it was coming kind of
Oh,
far
yeah.
away.
I mean, if anybody wants to know.
But yeah. So I usually touch base somehow to let you guys know that we got some of the stuff. I know a few times ago we got a lot from some of our patrons, and I posted it in there to them specifically. So sometimes it's really easy for me to reach out and like get you and say, hey, we got your gift, like it's awesome. Sometimes it's a little bit harder because people don't put like notes in there that tell us who they're from. Yeah. So it kind of just depends. But yeah, so if we can reach out and let you know that we got it, we always like to reach out and say thank you and how appreciative we are. With all the super chats coming in, we'll go ahead and talk about that. So super chats will make the lights flash behind us and really throughout the whole house. You cannot see them, but on the other side of the garage, all of the lights are flashing right now.
Flashing in different sequence too, I realize.
Yeah. So super chats will do that. Super stickers won't. Just super stickers, I think, just pop up on the screen and in the chat. But the super chats will make everything light up in the house.
You said Nick's Trey says Trina says hello, her first live stream. And Todd says got our stickers, love it. That's a good segue too.
Yeah.
I forgot those.
Yeah.
Lotus, can I?
I was gonna say we have some down here. Oh. And he's gonna take. Don't you do it. Don't you take the spot. He's all out of sorts because he's tired and sleepy. Huh. Pup pup. Pup pup. Oh. Wow, the lights are going crazy today. I can't see that name from that far away.
Ashley Wheeler. Happy birthday, Enzo, you handsome puppy.
Thank you, Ashley.
So if you guys follow us on Instagram, you may already know this, but we did finally get the couple first rounds of pup stickers. I don't know why I'm doing that.
Oh, and everything went black, so hang tight.
So we do have the first pup stickers.
It's a little out of focus. There it goes. It's trying. So let us know if you like the colored ones better or the ones that were sketched. The only thing that I don't like about the colored ones is how dark Enzo's face is. So there's a lot of time where like you really can't even see any of the features on his face. And his face is really dark in real life. Yeah, I mean, like, it is that. He's like, Mom, please don't touch me.
When I'm outside and I get up and he gets up in the window, like, I can't even see him.
Yeah. The ones that were sketched, so one of our subscribers, and I don't want to pronounce her name wrong. I did reach out to her so that I could get the pronunciation right, but I'm afraid I'll mess it up. She is the one that actually did the sketched ones, which that's what I requested from her. So I believe that she actually drew those.
He's himself on my screen.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what he's doing.
I believe that she actually sketched those out by hand, which is amazing. So we had a ton of people that reached out when we were like, hey, we want to do stickers, but like we can't find a good design. We had a lot of you guys that reached out. I bet we probably had 4, 5, 6 people almost.
There's probably people we still need to respond to.
And a lot of them were awesome, but I just specifically liked the way that she did the ones that she sent, and so she was actually the subscriber that we went with. So those are actually her drawings, those sketches of the boys there. So pretty awesome. She's very talented.
Oh, if you want one licked by Lotus, they cost extra. And then licks aren't free.
So yeah, stickers are available. If you do want the stickers, the best way to get them is to DM us on Instagram, and we'll send you the info as far as like how to PayPal us money.
Yeah.
And we're doing, what is it?
$5 for the colored ones, $4 for black and white.
Yeah. So.
$1 extra for licks.
And I had a couple people that were like, oh, like, I don't live in the U.S. Like, we can still ship them to you even if you don't live in the U.S. It just
usually costs like an extra
$1 or something.
Well, it just needs to... Yeah, if you live outside of it, just DM us and we'll do
We'll get it figured out.
It doesn't cost that much extra. Like, it only costs us like an extra $1.50 to ship it because I can ship them in an envelope. It just depends on what your conversion rate is. So you just need to DM us basically $6.50 in US dollars, whatever your currency is.
Yeah.
There's a couple super chats that came through.
Yeah, so go back up so we can see those.
Peter Graham sent £5. Happy birthday, Enzo. Pounds, dude, that's like $80.
Thanks, Peter.
Brian Nowak. I don't know. That's
it's
a W.
hard to see it, yeah.
Hello, I love your videos. You guys taught me a lot. Happy birthday, Enzo.
Thank you,
and speaking of which,
Brian.
in case, just so you guys know, so Enzo's birthday was
June 4th.
But Lotus's birthday is
June 24th.
Yeah, so we're right in the middle right now.
Yeah. Do you want to get up here, pup?
Oh, you ditch me?
We need to lick the couch first, apparently, before we get a good spot. He's a brat. I'm gonna switch over to him.
What are you doing?
He's like in rare form today. I feel like he is.
What do you mean rare form? They see the videos.
I feel like he's always in rare form, but like especially today, I feel like he's.
Like, what are you doing?
Enzo's like, yeah, please just let me sleep, you guys. Bubba, you so sleepy.
Now, what are you doing over there?
We're just gonna get in the toys. Lotus.
What, are we browsing?
I actually just did those organizers there.
Really?
He's got porcupine. That is a good one.
Oh, what do you do?
He's like, I don't want to do the live stream today, you guys.
I know. Normally he's just like...
Usually he just passes out. I don't know. He's in rare form.
He doesn't normally get up and go play with toys by himself. He loves
No.
toys, but...
Yeah. All right, so we're going to just do, like, the normal situation for the live today. We're just going to give, like, some news and updates. I think we have 8 or 9 things on the list, but I think we already covered a couple of them just randomly out of order. And then we'll take questions at the end. Obviously, try to keep it down to an hour, again, if we can. No questions in there yet.
I don't know. This screen's not
working.
Not refreshing,
Okay.
so...
If you are new and this is your first live stream or you just subscribed to the channel, let us know in the chat so we can just give you a shout out.
There's like a million happy birthdays to Enzo. Oh, it's Ranger's happy birthday too.
Happy birthday, Ranger.
Birthday party.
We're just kind of reading through the chat. There's lots of emojis in there. It looks like Riley is manning it today by himself.
Yeah.
Poor Riley.
The Blue Phoenix says this is their first live stream.
Hi, the Blue Phoenix. Yeah, we had someone that commented
Todd's first live stream
recently on the actual channel. Like, it was a YouTube comment.
Oh, there it is.
And they basically just said, like, hey, like, we just kind of want, like, updates. And we're like, you got to watch our live streams. So I feel like as long as we've been doing the live streams, like, there's still people out there that don't realize that we're doing the live streams on a weekly basis to kind of keep you guys in touch with what's going on, because as you know, videos are always pretty far behind.
You know they go in order because my hair gets cut.
Yeah. Yeah, like the last one that was
The
just
one that you
uploaded,
did.
your hair was still like very
Super
fluffy.
long.
Yeah. And
But we did the breeder tips.
Yeah.
We just did that one and filmed it, and I'm not really in it much, but I'm in it a little bit, and like I don't have any hair.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you can always tell when it's an older video during the quarantine. I guess he settled on a blue ball there.
Seriously.
I don't know what he's doing today.
You got the Independence?
So yeah, we'll just go through news and updates with you guys. Talk a little bit through what's been going on. We missed last week. We had planned to do the live stream last week, but we had a couple of things that came up and just kind of conflicted with what was going on with the live stream. So we did skip last week. I know this is something that we kind of talked about earlier today.
So the good thing is you have a normal schedule again.
Yeah, that's one of the things on the agenda that I was going to tell you guys about. Is some of you know, if you tune into the live streams, that my schedule switched, I don't know, it's been over a month. Yeah, a month or two ago, to where I was working like 5 a.m. to 3:30, and it was weird days. So it was like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Which is why I think we initially switched the time of the live streams to 4:30.
Mornings, well, not mornings, but
afternoons to later afternoons.
Right.
So didn't really enjoy that schedule that much because I'm really not a morning person, but because Will and the boys are on such an early schedule, I was like, well, hey, let me pick the schedule, see how it works out. Well, not only was I just not happy about getting up that early, but it was kind of screwing with your guys' flow as well.
Yeah, it actually was, because that's like my extra time, and
yeah,
it was becoming normal time.
Yeah, basically, like, he was losing work time in the day due to my schedule.
Things have been so screwy, too.
So not only were we just, like, normally behind, but then, like, things started to really pile up. So Monday, I am starting a brand new schedule. I'm back to Monday through Friday, which I think is going to be nice to go back to having the weekends off. And it's a later schedule, so it's actually going to be 11 to 7:30. So that'll give Will plenty of time to kind of get those hours back that he was working before, and kind of get things hopefully back on a semi-normal routine. So we'll see how it goes. We'll keep you guys updated. We always do with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, somebody commented, I think in yesterday's video, like, it's awfully sunny to only be 8 a.m. Like, is that clock right? It's like, no, we're at the park at like 6 a.m. Usually like between 6:30 and 7.
Yeah.
In the summertime.
Like, I got up this morning.
She doesn't even know. Like, she's like, they haven't been to the park in 3 days. I was like, we've been to the park every day. You're just asleep. And
like,
you don't know
I get up, and even though I get up early, like, they've still already, like, come, gone, back, wiped down, like, had breakfast, the whole thing. And, like, I come out of the bedroom, and, like, they're done with a huge part of their morning and their routine. So yeah, they go pretty early in the morning.
This morning when you got up, we had edited for a couple hours. We had gone to the park. I had breakfast, they had breakfast, and I was back to working.
Yeah.
She just thought I was working the whole time.
I actually got to sleep in a little bit today, so that was helpful. Been a while since I slept until like 8:30. So that was really nice. But yeah, the boys were already like done with half of their day at that point in time. So yeah. Any questions that we need to tackle or any shout outs we need to give before I keep moving on?
I don't know. It's a mess with all the... Trap House wanted to know how much food we feed them. We've done videos on that. Just search the channel.
Yeah. We have like a whole feeding video.
Gordo asked, did you get the yin and yang t-shirt design I did for you?
I did. I do have the design. I just haven't designed any shirts in a while. Like, I haven't put anything new on there. I'm actually considering, Nick, I'm considering taking some of them down. I think we have too many options on there. So I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with those designs and which ones I'm going to take down and which ones I'm going to keep up. There is a way on Teespring's website, like on our dashboard part of it, to see like which ones are purchased most often and like which ones have never been purchased. So it's just, I need to make time to sit down and kind of go through those things and figure out what I'm doing with that. But I think we have way too many options on there right now. So just something I need to, but I do have the designs. I saved them. I don't think you've seen them.
No, I didn't even know about them. Roberto asked, he wants some stickers, but he doesn't think we ship to his country. Unless it's North Korea or one of the other blacklisted countries, which there's only a few, we should ship to it. So just DM us.
Yeah, just let us know.
Christine got her stickers.
Yay. Yeah, and like if you get the stickers and they suck, you need to let us know so that we can
because I mean, like we can see them, but like I'm not like...
We're not like sticking them on things in the house or like anything like that. So the only feedback that we get with that kind of stuff and with the merchandise even for that matter is like, you know, we do have some of the merch, but like the pillows, we don't have any of those. And I've gotten really good feedback on the quality of the pillows, like stickers, things like that you guys get. Give us feedback on those because that's really the only way that we know that we need to switch suppliers or we need to change something. I know I got a picture the other day. Someone in Instagram sent it to me, one of our subscribers, and they had finally gotten their stickers and they stuck them on their mugs that they drank out of, which I think it was like super cute. They had other stickers on there too. You could tell like they just decorated their mugs with stickers. But it was like a tumbler type that you would like take outdoors on a hike or something. So like that's a really good example. Like how well are the stickers going to hold up in that situation? So any kind of feedback that you guys have with the stickers or anything else, just let us know because that's really the only way that we can kind of gauge it and alter things if we need to. So yeah, definitely.
Tanya says hi from Texas.
Hi.
And Blue Phoenix Gaming, that's a good price for stickers. Honestly, I thought that was a bad price because we order them in such small quantities, so I guess that's good.
Yeah.
I would like for them to be cheaper, but unless you order thousands, it's hard to make them much cheaper.
Yeah.
Tamara asked, how do you make a good dog YouTube channel? No idea.
I feel like we kind of just fell into...
yeah, I don't know. Just point a camera at Lotus and just let it happen. Truly, I don't know. We're at 24,991 now, so we might hit 25,000 during the stream.
Almost to 25.
We're not going to go off the air till we hit it.
25,000 subscribers, which is like a huge deal. So we're like what, 9 away right now?
Yeah.
9. It said 991.
Math teacher.
Yeah. So yeah, we could potentially hit it during the live stream. Some streams we have like a ton of people subscribe, and then some streams we don't have as many subscribed. So you really never know. But 25,000, yeah, that's a huge deal. And I think the last time that we were with them, we talked about like we think we'll hit it sometime in June.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely gonna happen in this month, which is awesome. Do you just need to get closer to the camera? Is that what it is? You just need to get closer? Yeah, I know.
She kept trying to get him up here, and he wouldn't do it. And then I did test for the mic, and he just popped up and just came on running like, okay, I'm here for my show. What are you doing, Goof?
The air's not on, so he's probably a little warm.
We're in the basement.
It is cooler in the basement, but...
You need to move north. I told her. We need to move mountains.
He said, I need the snow. He said, I'm a snow pup. Is that a trigger word for you? Yeah. Oh, thank you for those kisses. Wow, that is just so nice. Thank you. Oh, and back down. Yeah, so...
This is proving to be a distraction.
Yeah. Something on the news and updates list is kind of the inconsistency of, I think, just like in general, not just of live streams, but with summer, I think things are just like kind of crazy. So we do apologize for like, I know there for a while we were uploading like every day, and then it was like every other day, and then it was just like, well, whenever we can. It's actually gotten really busy for us, I feel like.
Well, and the schedule didn't help.
Yeah, the schedule situation was not helping for sure. So hopefully we can get on back to like some sort of consistent schedule for you guys.
24,994, boys.
Oh, we're almost there. Almost to 25,000.
You want me to just turn the camera? Is that what you want?
I feel like
do you just need to be like center stage? What are you doing?
You being goofy? You being goofy?
Don't touch me.
I know, he's like, Mom, please don't get the sleepy out of my eyes. Oh, we're getting down. We're stage 1. He's too hot, I think. He's going to go over and get on the cot. We love those cots. We have so many subscribers. Oh, he's getting a drink. We have so many subscribers that have gotten those cots, and they love them. We love them, too. They allow, like, the air to flow through the bottom, so it keeps them really cool. I don't think we'll ever go without having the cots at this point in time.
No.
There's just no way. On my agenda, I also have a Riley pup update.
Yeah, what's Riley up to? How many followers he got?
I don't know. I talk to Riley like every day. I feel like now that he's like got Parker and like they're back into his schedule, I pretty much talk to Riley every day. Parker is doing really well. She's met a friend at the park. They've been going on like a semi-regular schedule, I feel like, and meeting up with her. I think her name is Kaya, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. It's Kaya. Super cute, another female. So they've been playing at the park, which is awesome. Apparently Parker just loves every dog that she meets, which is definitely a plus, because a lot of German Shepherds can be kind of picky
Lotus.
on who they're friends with. We are not playing ball right now.
Stephen Lash 49 says they are new.
Don't want that.
Not Nick? Not Nick? Is that the username? Or is that a typo?
I have no.
Do you recommend any dog breeders? We don't. Oh, actually, you do have like one or two.
I do. So
Probably just.
You need to if you're looking for like, hey, you know, I'm just looking for.
I don't think they're in Georgia.
They're definitely not in Georgia, but they are like in surrounding-ish states. I think I have 3 or 4 now that just like over time where I've researched breeders for people. I found like some really awesome ones, and I've just saved them for myself. So that when we get people that say, hey, do you know of any really good breeders? Yeah, I do, but they're in the state. So if you're looking for a really good breeder, that's something where you need to just DM me on Instagram, and we can kind of talk through that, and I'll send you what I have. But it would be too hard to give that info on a live stream. So yes. Riley pup update. Parker's doing awesome. I know that Riley started training with her. It's been a couple weeks now, I think, and she's doing really good with that. So that's awesome. I think the goal is eventually to have Parker where like she can be off leash.
Yeah.
So that's always awesome. So yeah, Parker's doing awesome. Riley's doing awesome.
Brian Nowak asked, how many parks have we been to? I have no idea. The map pops up in most of the videos now. We've been to everyone that's on the map, plus some. The one that was in yesterday's video isn't on the map because I didn't make the map wide enough, and I wasn't making a new one. I didn't have time. So, plus we've been to a lot of parks, like, yeah.
Before we even started, like, YouTube in general. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a large
like
number.
40 or 50 probably.
Yeah, probably. I would say up there in that range, yeah. We kind of already talked about mail.
Yeah.
We get that, and we're working on getting those in vlogs as quickly as possible so that we can give you guys some recognition. We do appreciate everything that you guys send us. Like the past couple times that we've gone to the P.O. box to get stuff out, it's like 5 or 6 boxes. Like he's taken the
I went in there with
FJ.
one glove for COVID thinking like one glove will be enough.
And like he comes home and the back of the FJ is like full of boxes. I'm like, what happened? And he was like, this was all in the P.O. box. Like it's ridiculous the amount of stuff that you guys send us. So we really do appreciate it. We are so unbelievably thankful. The pups, like, we don't need to buy toys anymore. Like you guys are sending, and like snacks. We're like so stocked up.
You did.
I did for Enzo's birthday, special occasions. Yeah. But like
Tuesday.
We used to like go in like PetSmart and let them pick stuff out and things like that. Like we don't need to do that anymore because they're getting so much good stuff from you guys. And like we have plenty of snacks now. I don't think we'll ever have to buy their cookies again. Like it's crazy the amount of stuff that you guys send. So we are very, very thankful for all that stuff from you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Anything else in the questions?
Alessandra and Andrea, could you describe a typical lesson at the K9? They just want to know what to expect. So it's
so like the first one that you'll do, the first one is come to sit.
I don't know about that, but I mean, it just overall, it's them spending about 40 minutes teaching you and then 10 minutes teaching the pup and then the rest of the time watching you with the pup and correcting your mistakes.
You're being a little dramatic. I feel like it's not 40 minutes of them teaching you. There is a good portion, like the beginning part, they're going to have control of the trainer is going to have control of everything, including the pup. And the trainer is going to explain to you and walk you through the process of whatever the new command is that you guys are learning that day. And then after he talks you through the process, the trainer and the pup are actually going to work on that command. So initially, the trainer teaches the pup that command. Then once the pup understands that command from the trainer, then it switches off to the responsibility being on you. And then you work the pup with the new command. So there's a very short portion of when you're working with the pup with that command. A lot of it is you learning how to do it, you watching how it should be done, and then a small part is like they will critique you and let you know like, hey, instead of doing this, try it this way instead. So it's very constructive. I feel like I can't say enough good things about it.
Yeah.
But that is that is how it will be laid out for every lesson, no matter what the command is going to be.
Kind of a follow-up to that, Naveed asked, how do you train a new pup? We have a lot of videos that you can watch on that, but I just wanted to bring it up because we are still investigating the online training, and so far, so good.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
So I think it's going to be something that we can suggest to people.
Yeah, I think you guys are going to like it.
Yeah, so, I mean, they line up very well so far.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we'll tell you guys more about it.
We'll update you. Yeah, because it really has to I feel like we really have to love it to promote something like that.
But so far, it's unless he just
totally veers
off and goes crazy town. I really don't see him not being somebody we can suggest.
Yeah, so. I think you guys are really gonna like it.
Super chat from Michael Detraz. We got Maggie her first antler yesterday. She's been nuts about it. Yeah. Happy birthday, Enzo.
Ours love the antlers.
Yeah, we have to take them away.
We do. We have to we have to monitor first of all, and then we usually have to take away after 30 minutes or something like that.
Yeah. Zach Clemens, is there a big difference from having 2 to 1? Yes. Moving on.
There is, but 2 is definitely better than 1. I will say that. I know Lotus probably drives Enzo crazy most of the time. Right now.
He's watching him right now. What are you doing, you crazy pup?
Enzo is just trying to lay over there and be chill, and Lotus is digging at the cot. So,
and on the ground.
Yeah, he's just...
Lotus.
Oh, yeah, that's my name. What?
No, that's not a pup toy.
It's the strap to my camera. Lotus. Buddy.
Oh, you see yourself? Don't.
Oh,
I just said don't.
No licking the laptop, buddy.
I knew he was going to do that.
He's He's a brat. 2 is better than 1. I will say that 100%. You could never make me say differently with that situation. Now, I feel like you mix like 1 more in, that might be too much.
Like if you've seen the videos with Charlie.
Oh my gosh, that would be insanity. Yeah, but it's definitely different, and I think for us it was even more of a drastic change because Enzo is like...
We didn't know that Enzo was the abnormality.
Yeah, Enzo's abnormal, so like we thought
Nobody
like,
told
wow,
us.
this is like the best thing ever, like the best dog. Like
we were so cocky. We were like, people just don't know how to handle shepherds. They're crazy. They're easy.
Little did we know, just Enzo is just not normal.
And then after we got Lotus, our trainer was like, yeah, Lotus is pretty normal. And we're like, why didn't you say?
So it really just depends.
Was that the right toy finally? The tennis ball that
That's
I'm
not
pretty
ours.
sure you stole?
The tennis ball is not ours. It's Gus's.
You stole that from either Gus or Charlie. I'm not sure who. I think Gus. And you don't even like Gus.
He is so...
This is how you make a pup YouTube channel.
He is just out there all the time. He has to be the weirdest... He's the weirdest pup ever. I mean, just like with the reactiveness and then just like his personality. I don't even know how we get through some of the days, like how we manage. Oh my gosh. If you could just... I can't. He's a wreck. Moving on. I feel like we're never going to get through the agenda today.
Super chat. Happy belated birthday, Enzo. Hoping your birthday wishes came true.
Thank you, Christine.
I wanted to get him 100 glow balls. She denied it.
Will wanted to get 100 glow balls and just like throw them all up in the air at one time.
I thought that'd be fun for Enzo.
No. Not only would that not be fun, 1, what are we going to do with 100 glow balls when we're done with throwing them in the air? And 2, I feel like those balls are not cheap at all. Like that specific one, not cheap. Yeah, no, wasn't happening. Product review. So the last time that we talked to you guys, we got... It was the treat tosser.
And the food dispenser.
Yeah, and the food dispenser.
We're going to have full videos on both.
Yeah.
But we're in progress.
It's, in progress. So both of them have been set up since basically we received them. I think as soon as we got them, they sent them to the P.O. box. We got them out and they were set up that day. The treat dispenser I really like. It was super easy to set up, like way easier than I thought it was going to be to set up. And it just works really well. And the boys now know that the treats come out of there, so like then they're
trying to eat the treat
dispenser. Yeah, it can be a wreck. But just as far as like the product goes, I like that product.
The food dispenser did not work with cat food, but so we just washed it. It should be clean now. We're gonna try it with pup food.
Yeah, we tried it for Rally.
Yeah, her food just, I think it was something to do with her food.
I think it's just too small. Like it's so many small pieces that like gets caught in there, whereas like they know that dog food's a little bit bigger. So we're going to test it to see if that's the case. If not, it would not work out for us because it just like you set it on a schedule essentially is how I had Rally set up to feed her 4 times a day. And it was like the smallest amount, which was like 10 grams or something like that it said. And she would be like driving me nuts like in the middle of the day. And I'm like, Rally, what is going on? And I would go in there and there would not be any food in her little food dispenser bowl. And so I would press the button to like manually make it go, thinking like, oh, she must have just eaten it all. No, it was clogged. And like that happened multiple times. And I would be like, she would be driving me insane. And I would go in there. I'm like, this food dispenser is not working. So we did eventually, just like after, it was not even very long, like a week and a half or 2 weeks, we had it in there maybe. We took it out and now we're just back to manually feeding her because I kind of felt bad for her. But we're going to try it with the pup food and just see if it works. And if so, we'll let you guys know and give you an update on that.
Yeah.
Anything in the chat?
Jim gave us $5 and said, boys and toys, fight on.
Thanks, Jim. Anything else crazy in there?
Curie Kim, would you make stickers of the dog's paw? Yeah,
it's
we
not
probably
a
could.
bad idea. Because you could do like where you put the ink on there.
Oh, like their actual paw.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we could probably do that.
That would be cute.
Blue White Wolf asked, how do you switch from treats to no treats from training? I don't think you ever should switch. Treats should always be an option.
We are huge, advocates
Because there should
of,
always
like,
be rewards.
positive praise, rewards, treats. Like, even when the boys go to the bathroom still, we, like, if they come back.
Especially if it's sketchy weather.
Yeah.
Especially, but.
Like, it was raining the other day.
Yeah, but, like, we'll do
Lotus.
training sessions down here in the garage sometimes just for, like, refreshers. And I give them treats. Not every time, but.
Yeah, now you can just, like, gradually cut them back. Like, if you're doing it every single time that you're teaching them, or, like, giving them a command and they're doing it. I think we've kind of talked to Tim about that before, where he's like, like, you gradually phase them out of that to where it's just every once in a while so that they're not expecting it every single time. You can definitely do that, and I would just do it very gradually. So instead of every time, it's every other time.
Yeah.
And then do that for, a week or so. And then instead of every other time, it's every third time. So it's just a very gradual, phased out process.
Yeah.
Let's see. We already talked about the online training course. We already talked about pup stickers. What else? Let's see. Videos coming this week. So I have on the agenda for this week a 2-hour hike video.
Yeah, that one's coming.
Have you started editing that yet?
That one, no, I haven't started editing that one because I'm still doing the follow-up to yesterday's video. So the follow-up to that video will be, that one's there's all sorts of random stuff in that video. So that has to do with us setting up the desk and everything, and then doing random stuff with the pups.
And then on the agenda for this week, I have quarantine bath.
Oh, yeah.
That's their last grooming session that we did, right?
Yep. They went and saw Jonathan at
Wolf.
Yep.
Pet Spa.
So if you live in the Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky area,
you need to go there. It's amazing.
I told him he needs to raise his prices.
Yeah.
It's like a 2-month wait to get in there.
Yeah. They're amazing, though. Like, I will never take our pups anywhere else.
Yeah.
There's just no way.
Full disclosure, he is my cousin,
but still, like, regardless, I have never taken them anywhere and been so happy with the service and just, like, straight across the board, like, everything about it. I cannot complain about one single thing.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna go there just to support him, but yeah, it's just.
And his cousin isn't even the one that does their grooming. It's actually an employee that they have there.
It's his shop, but
it's his business.
But typically, when you go, they try to do the same people, I think, is what they try to do.
Yeah.
So
Maddie is the one that does our boys, and she's absolutely amazing. And, like, she'll touch base with us, she'll post pictures, she'll send us pictures. Like, I can reach out to her literally anytime on Instagram, and she always will write me back immediately. Like, they're amazing over there. So yeah, if you don't go there, you should.
And if you just want cute pup pics, you can follow their Instagram.
Yeah. Sounds like the air is going to come on, so I'm going to make sure that that's
you turned it off?
I did, but I just heard that.
Nick asks, have you tried them with bubbles? You can get bacon-flavored bubbles.
Never heard of that.
They should stop making bacon-flavored stuff, though, in life, but I could see
You're not a huge fan of bacon.
No. I could see where that would be interesting for them. Lotus, I'm sure, would go nuts over bubbles.
Bubbles, he would, because he likes anything, like...
anything that's moving.
Shiny, that, like, makes a shadow or, like, mark on the floor. And I have
to take my watch off in the evenings if I'm in the kitchen, because it just goes crazy.
And then he digs at the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would probably really enjoy bubbles. We should
probably look that up.
Yeah, like dog-safe bubbles. Not necessarily bacon-flavored, but just like bubbles that you can blow that if the dog eats them, like it's okay for them.
I think that's what these are. Because otherwise, why would they have normal bubbles that are bacon-flavored?
I don't know.
Jezza the Pro asked, can you give a shout out to Joshua, my brother? It's his 10th birthday. Happy birthday, Joshua.
That's cute.
Oh, thanks, Nick. Link for the bubble machine.
Sweet. Back to videos coming this week. So I talked about the 2-hour hike, the quarantine bath, and then on your channel.
Yeah. Some of you guys follow it.
Your actual channel. I know SP does.
SP is just...
she follows all of our channels.
She's running out. It's summertime. There's no new shows on TV. She's just like watching videos. But yeah, if you're wanting more like non-pup-ish stuff, pups are in there occasionally. Yeah. But so we're selling the wife's car.
Yeah.
Which... if any of you are like really crazy into YouTube, like watching YouTube, you might know who Doug DeMiro is. He has like 1 million plus. He has like 4 million subscribers. It's like crazy. he has a website where you can. He just started a website where you can apply to have your car sold on it, and her car actually got approved, so it's going to be on there any day now. So
Yeah.
but there's a vlog on my channel kind of talking about some of that stuff, and there will be another one. Yeah.
And then on the Evolving Content channel, which is the third channel technically that we have,
That's
you
the
have.
building YouTube channel.
Yes.
That just talks about like YouTube analytics and stuff like that. If you're more curious, the pups almost never appear in those. So just FYI.
On purpose.
Yeah.
Like we purposely make sure that they're not in that one. So you have a video coming for that one too.
Yep.
So we have like 4-ish videos coming out this week. 2 on the pup channel, 1 on Will's channel, and then 1 on the Evolving Content channel in case you watch that one. It's gonna be a busy week.
Yep.
For you boys. Although
Nothing for you and Rally.
I just do normal. I go to my normal work and do a social media. That's the extent of it. I mean, I'm always busy, I feel like, but you guys are going to be super busy. Anything else that you can think of for news and updates? That's all we have on here, but that doesn't mean that that's everything. I'm trying to think if anything weird has happened since we haven't been here for a couple weeks. We haven't had a whole lot of like stormy weather, which is
Thankfully.
really out of the ordinary. Like usually it rains here every single
They
day.
do peanut butter flavored bubbles too.
Oh, that's a good one. We'll have to get some of
Subscriber
those.
That's a good. 24,998.
2 subscribers away from 25,000. Wow. Oh, are you coming to talk about it? You coming to talk about it? You seem a little antsy today. Do you have the ants? You have the ants in your pants? Yeah. Got an ant infestation? I know, you just love the head tilts. I know it. You got ants in there? Are they hiding? They are? I know. Them darn ants.
I'm done with you.
He's like, Mom, did you want to get back up here, big boy? Well, come on. Come on. He's like, how do I get there?
Well, here, go on.
Come on, big boy. Oh, we got a new subscriber. I think we're just like 1 person away. Come on, big boy. Yeah, you gonna get up? Well, come on.
Oh, I think he's got the cord.
Oh, yep. Getting the view of the carpet because he was stuck on the cord. Come on. Well, come on.
Wow, I'm getting a breeze from your tail.
Come on, big boy. You better hurry up
This
before
is
Lotus
the
comes.
seat change intermission.
Yeah.
We'll resume in a moment.
Did you make it? Oh my goodness. Are you just so happy? Seriously?
Well, why are your ears down? Come on, pup. Come on, Lotus.
So,
Come on.
Bubba.
Come on.
He's like, no thanks.
Well, come on, Lotus.
It's real life.
Come on. Come on. Yeah, come on. Well, come on. All right. Thank you. Come on.
Are you gonna lay down? Or are you gonna stay sitting? Oh boy.
The camera's this way, bud.
All right, so news and updates is over. Any questions?
I don't know.
In the question bank?
Probably. I went to sleep. I don't know.
And we're back down. Oh, I think we hit 25,000. I'm almost positive. Yep.
25,100.
Yay.
It's over, boys.
Enzo's like, what?
What's over?
It's over. We hit 25,000.
What you gonna do?
Oh my goodness.
What you gonna do?
Oh my goodness. We gonna have a party? You
Don't
gonna
make-
invite your friends? Yeah, probably need to ask Charlie boy to come down.
You need some more pup cupcakes?
Oh? What do you think, pup?
He said Charlie's fine. Just no Gus.
Yeah, we're not a fan of Gus. Enzo is.
I have no room. Okay.
Here, let me take this.
Alright, this is a mess. I don't even...
It always is.
It's all pupped up.
It's just real life.
Bella, the German Shepherd. Do y'all have an Amazon wish list? Yes, we
do.
Nick or Riley will probably beat me to it. I don't know how they beat me to it every time, but they'll probably put it in the chat before I can. Ashley says she was the 25,000 subscriber.
Yes. Anything else?
I love Bubba from Swamp King. Nick already has it in there, so I don't know if that's, I don't know. It's one of the last things Nick just put in there.
Yeah. So if you scroll back up to the last thing that Gordo posted, which is Nick, that's going to be the Amazon link, and their wish list is in there. I think I labeled it like pup wish list or something funny like that. So yeah, it's definitely in there. Wow, your breath is really hot. It is steamy. You don't care? No.
Nisha, how do you choose a good vet? Oh, yeah, and somebody asked you what your name was. It's Nisha.
Yeah, it's a long E.
It's a made up E.
We love our vet that we have now.
We
However,
see if Lotus growls at him.
It took us a bit to find her, and I don't even really know like how to describe it, but like we really just didn't like the vet before that. Like there were just like some weird things that made me feel uncomfortable. Like Enzo had been going there since he was a baby, and like all of a sudden they wanted to muzzle him. And it's like, well, why do you, like, I am, like, perfectly fine with it, but, like, just explain to me why it is that now we're all of a sudden going to put a muzzle on him when we come to the vet, because we've never had to before.
I think that was, like, an accident or typo or something. Or
I don't
either that or somebody was just afraid of how big he was.
I have no idea. Anyway, they muzzled him. He had a fit because he's never been muzzled before. Now we're moving furniture around down here. He's never been muzzled before. So he threw a fit about it, and like that just made me really uncomfortable that we really didn't have an option at that point in time. What are you trying to get, Bubba? You got it?
Lotus, what are you doing under the cot?
Enzo, the ball's over here, buddy. One thing of just like many things, I feel like that wasn't the only thing that had ever happened, but like that was kind of the thing that I was like, all right, I'm done with the situation, and we switched shortly after that. We had a couple of things like where we had to take Rally because of she got like an injury on her leg, and her leg had to be in a cast, which
the cast fell off.
That was interesting. Essentially, during one of the times where like we had to go to have it rewrapped, they wrapped it incorrectly. Like it was, I guess like cutting into like part of her top of her leg. And so she was really uncomfortable. So she wound up just like removing the cast on her own. No idea how that happened. Like she came out of the closet, there was no cast. And like in the process of her getting it off, she like took all her hair, came off with it. Like, and they even admitted that like it was just wrapped incorrectly, and then they wouldn't put the cast back on her because her leg was then in such bad shape. Like it was just like things like that over a span of a couple years that I was like just done. So we switched to another vet that was recommended by Charlie's parents. That's where they take Charlie, and we did not get a vet that we loved the first time.
She was way too afraid of Lotus.
She was afraid of Lotus.
Who was afraid of her.
You can't be afraid of a reactive dog. Like, I understand, like, there is just natural fear there, but, like, it was making the situation worse. The second time that we took him there, we got a vet that had a shepherd.
She has a Lotus.
That also is reactive, and she just didn't care that he was reactive, and he picked up on that, and he liked her. Yeah. And so, like, that was the end of it for us. So it's really just about, like, what kind of feeling you get.
And then she moved, so then we moved.
Yeah, like we drive farther to take our pups to the location that she's at because we have to have her. Yeah. So I feel like if you don't like the vet that you're at because you get like a weird feeling or like something, it just makes you uncomfortable, and that was just what it was about for us.
People are outraged over the muzzle, and Riley said your pants match the couch.
I know, Riley. I said that when I sat down. I'm like, I'm gonna blend with the couch. Like, I seriously need to change my pants, and I just didn't.
Oh, your Becky shoes match your shirt.
Yes, my Becky shoes, which are Glur Ups. If you don't have them, you need them.
No, you don't.
They're amazing. I have 2 pairs. I'll probably never go back. They're amazing. What about the muzzle that I didn't want him?
No, people are just outraged on his behalf.
Oh, it was like I almost, like, my heart was racing because I was so upset, and like my cheeks were red because like I wanted to say something, but like I know it's like, not that it's not my place to say something, but like they're a vet and they have a right to do that if they are fearful for some reason. But like Enzo is the most gentle, giant pup that you've ever met. Like, he loves any vet that you take. Like, he's like fine. He goes right with them. He'll lick them. Like, he's so friendly at the vet. Like, I couldn't find a reason why they would want to do that. And they literally like just did it without my consent. Like, even though I was like asking questions and they could tell I was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to cry because he was so panicked because he's never had a muzzle on before. And like, that's when I was like, no, I'm done. And I mean, when we were walking out of there, I was like, never again.
I was there, was I?
Yeah, you were with us.
Oh.
I was like, we are never coming back. And we didn't. I hated that. That was terrible. Like, just to see him be like so uncomfortable with it, like that's what did it for me. Like, if he was okay with it, I'd probably been like, oh, okay, I guess it's all right. But no, not when he's like been out of shape like that. Like, was not a fan. So I'm glad people are on my side and outraged about that. Because I thought originally, I'm like, well, maybe it's just me. Like, I am overprotective and I am totally overdramatic when it comes to them. So I just thought like maybe it was just me, but apparently
no.
People have got my back on that one, so appreciate that.
Andy asked, or said that their pups Casper bed came in yesterday because we convinced them. And somebody else asked a Casper question earlier, and I forgot to grab it. And I don't remember.
We're obsessed with those Casper beds.
If you were that person that asked, you asked how it compared to something, and I meant to grab it, and I missed it. So if you want to ask it again, I'd be happy to answer it. What is going on? And then
he wanted his ball.
How old are Enzo and Lotus? A few people have asked. Enzo just turned 4. Lotus will be 2.
2. Yep. Born in the same month, 2 years apart.
Yeah.
We get that question a lot too. Like, hey, if I want to get another one, how long should I wait? I really do think like 2 years. Like, if you're gonna not get them at the same time, I think there's 2 ways to do it. Get them when they're around the same age so that you can just get the puppy stage the heck out of the way in the beginning and be done with it. Or wait until the first one is in that 1.5 to 2 year range. I think that was a really good time for Enzo. I think that he was like, had training down to a pat by the time he was 2 years old. Like, he was so well trained. No behavioral issues. Just like, you could tell that he was like at that stage where he was becoming very mature.
Yeah.
He was really out of like the floppy puppy stage, playing around all the time. Like, he was very, and so we felt like that was a good time to get Lotus.
Ronnie turns 2 next month.
Who does?
Ronnie. Yep.
July 16th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's still a babe. Just a little pup.
I lost it again. Somebody asked about they didn't want to crate train because they felt guilty. Honestly, it's better just to do it.
It is better just to bite the bullet and do it.
Gives you options if you need to put them in a crate.
And it gives the pup a very safe space. So like
if you watch the Storm videos, we put Lotus in his crate and he loves it.
He prefers that crate. That is the safest place that he can think of in his mind.
Yeah.
He will run straight to that crate when the worst storm outside is going on. That is his spot.
Yeah. And he will actually, that's the only spot he will actually lay down in during a storm. Otherwise, he's like freaking out.
But if you don't want to do it, I mean, that's just our personal preference and our view on it. It does make things a lot easier. But if you don't want to do it,
if anything just happens and you just need to like...
Yeah.
If you just need to... It's really for the things you can't think of.
Yeah. Like if there was an emergency And like,
Yep.
we had to have someone come into the house for some reason on the drop of a dime. I can stick them both in the crate. It's just things like that where like they're just used to that.
Parker escaped the crate.
Oh, I do remember Riley telling me about that. He like came home from the store or something. I can't remember where he was, and came home and she had legit just broken out of it.
Yeah, Lotus did that.
And I was like, well, that's the end of that. She clearly does not like to be in the crate.
Yeah. Well, she's a little different too. She's older, so.
Yeah, when they're not crate trained as pups, it is a little bit more difficult
Yeah.
when they're older to kind of acclimate them to that idea. It's so much easier when they're pups because you can really, if you do it the right way, you're diligent and you don't deviate from the plan, I bet you can have them crate trained in a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe.
Yeah.
You can have it done very quickly.
Yeah.
So.
Tamara asks, how do you feel about getting a dog from another country? I don't think it would really matter where they come from. I mean,
No.
for us it would be odd, but if we lived farther north, getting one from Canada would be
Right.
And if you're in Europe, I mean,
Yep.
they're like states over
regardless
there.
where you get them from, you still have to do your research.
Yeah.
You still have to do your due diligence to make sure that, everything is legit.
Yeah.
Anything else
I'm
crazy?
sure.
We're coming up on that hour. Anything?
I don't see. So I think I've caught up on everything, unless I've just missed stuff. At which point, you guys can ask it again.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And don't ever hesitate to reach out on Instagram. That's the best way to get a hold of us. If you have on a daily basis, I get someone who will write out their entire life story of hey, this is the situation, this is the backstory, this is what's happening. So for more lengthy stuff, situations like that, always feel free to reach out if you need a second opinion, or if you just want to know what to do in certain situations, feel free to do that. Happy to sit down and kind of talk over some things.
Yeah. And Nick, I answered your question in the private chat there. Let's see.
I feel like when we're okay, time to go, and then we just get
Yeah.
flooded with questions all of a sudden.
Yeah. What was my reaction to Nisha wanting shepherds? We've gone over that a lot of times.
Yeah.
I really didn't. I didn't really have too much of a preference, really. Enzo and Lotus refused to eat. Jasmine asked. They self-regulate pretty well,
Yeah.
so
Especially now that we have Enzo back on the amount
sometimes
that
if they're too
he should be
tired,
eating. Yeah.
you gotta coerce them. But usually, if you just give them a piece or two, they're like, oh, okay, that's worth getting up for.
Yeah, we don't force them.
I
to
only
eat,
do
though.
that in the morning. That's the only time, and I don't force them, but that's the only time I will put extra effort into it, just because I know it's been 15 hours
since they've eaten.
and we've already been to the park and everything. I just know they're hungry and they're just being tired.
You're gonna get a spanking on camera.
Oh.
You may not do that. You didn't get to see it.
No.
But Enzo was trying to get his glow ball, and Lotus decided that he was gonna bite Enzo's snout. No, sir. You have a ball. It's right here. You may not.
He said, you got no witnesses. It never happened. Enzo's all calm and protective, but if you guys have paid attention sometimes, in the FJ especially, he'll just knock Lotus out of the way when he really wants something. So he's just being, I don't know.
He's an angel when he wants to be.
Yeah, he can get everybody fooled.
He's way more stubborn than Lotus is, though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking the most stubborn I have ever seen a dog. He can be ridiculous sometimes.
Yeah.
At Mom's, where she has that big, that kind of how we have over here in the corner, that tub, the outdoor tub that opens up and you can keep pool stuff in there.
Yeah.
Well, he knows that his balls are in that tub.
Yeah.
And when he wants them out, even though I've brought balls there for him and he has his own ball, he wants that specific one out of that tub. Yeah. And he'll go over in the corner and he'll sit there and just stare at you the entire time. And I'm like, no, you're not getting the ball out of the tub. And he's like, oh, yes, I am. And he will wait it out. I'm not even kidding. He's like, nope, I'm not doing anything else until I get this ball out of the tub.
Because he's trained you that eventually you'll get up and get the ball for him.
Ridiculous.
He does though. There could be 20. No joke.
no,
20
he
balls
wants
on the garage floor.
A specific one.
And he will go around sniffing till he finds the one that he wants.
He's ridiculous.
Looks like Riley caught up with most of them. Yeah. Is there a video on raw feeding coming? So we did like I think I know what you guys are talking about. We filmed part of us kind of experimenting with freeze dried, which isn't
the same thing.
It's not quite the same. We were trying to use
like
as a bridge. That was actually one of the videos in March that I ended up scrapping because it was 2 months ago. We had already moved on past it. And I was just like, it's just not even worth, like, I hadn't even made like a full video. I'd only made parts. So I was going to have to fill in the rest and explain it. And it was like, I'm going to make this entire video explaining and then tell you guys we got rid of it. So
yeah,
I just ended up scrapping the whole thing.
We're still researching on our end.
But until the whole COVID thing.
We can't do anything right now.
It's too much of a mess. Like, we have to drive like an hour to get consistent meat. I mean, we can get meat, but like the meat that we want specifically and stuff. So
it's just on hold right now, but we'll definitely keep you guys updated. And if it is something that we do wind up switching over to, definitely going to be a video, probably multiple videos on that, because I know it's a long process to kind of get them switched over properly. So definitely something we'll keep you guys updated on, but for now it's just on hold.
Yep. Bob said Boston, his German Shepherd, loves Gentle Giants. Thanks to our recommendation.
Yeah. I feel like, I mean, I recommend that a lot. I love their food. And I just feel like the results speak for themselves. Like, their coats are just like amazing. Their skin underneath is very healthy, and we give them other supplements too. So I'm not saying it's just the food, but the ingredients that are in that specific food, we are super big fans of. The other thing that I just really love about the Gentle Giants brand is, like, most of the big name brands out there have been recalled at some point or another in their existence. Gentle Giants is one of those brands that has never been recalled for anything. We have even some of our patrons.
And they don't spray it with the oil.
They don't spray it with that oil stuff that makes the dogs attracted to it, which really isn't good for them. I think a couple of our patrons that we have, their pups were having like stomach issues, and they switched to Gentle Giants and got on like the feeding schedule that we have. So we always say feed as many times a day as you can versus just 1 time or 2 times. Like, we feed ours 4 times a day. At one point we fed them 6 times a day.
When they were a puppy, it was 6 times a day.
Yeah. So she has actually switched over to the Gentle Giants brand and also took on like our feeding schedule where she does it more smaller meals throughout the day, and like stomach issues are gone. So it's like sometimes it's as easy as just like doing that, switching to a really good food and then just changing the feeding schedule.
Yeah. And there's not a puppy version. It's just
it's across,
puppy to adult.
Yep, it's across the board, yeah.
And we're always doing, that's one of those things every once in a while we'll just kind of research, see if anything, like, you know, it's not like we're have blinders on.
Yeah. But, yeah, we're always open-minded to other things.
We don't think it's perfect, but we also don't believe raw food's perfect.
Yeah.
So I think there's pros and cons to
both. I cannot even deal with him today. Like, just sitting there with the ball in his mouth like a pacifier.
Sarah asks, what's a good name for a German Shepherd? Not Enzo. You people need to knock it off.
We've had so many people recently reach out like, hey, I just got my German Shepherd today. We named him Enzo. Like, I think it's cute. I like it that they're naming their pups after our pups.
I think.
Are we caught up in the chat?
I think so.
Caught up in the questions? We did pretty good. We're only 4 minutes over right now. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and we're
Anything else?
Let's see where we're at. 25,006. So I guess we can leave now.
I still can't believe we hit the live stream.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, one last thing. Did you mention since it's summer we might not do them every week just with...
Yeah, that was kind of the inconsistency thing. So we're just
now her schedule's consistent, but now we're thinking for summer we may, because I don't know, I feel like people do stuff in the summer.
Yeah, we may switch to doing the live streams every other week.
Or just more like 2 or 3 times a month or something. Like, it may not be like an every week thing.
Yeah.
Just because I think there's just not as many people. Like,
Yeah.
Plus, it's just summer, and
It's
there's just
summer.
a lot
People
going
want to be
on.
out and about, and especially on a Saturday at this time. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like that's like families are out doing things, so which is understandable, especially with like us being quarantined for so long. I feel like people are even more so to be out on the weekends. So yeah, I'm thinking we might, like Will said, just kind of switch to every other week or 3 times a month or something like that. I don't know. We haven't really decided, but it'll probably be one of those things where it's like not set in stone ahead of time, where it'll just be like, oh, this week we're not going to do one, and we'll post something about it, kind of like we did last week.
If you go to their channel homepage on YouTube, if there's a live stream scheduled, it'll be there. And I almost always have it about a day ahead of time, almost. Yeah. But you know how it is sometimes.
And if we're not going to be there, we post it in the community tab saying like, hey, sorry, no live stream this week. So we haven't really made any sort of decision. I think it's just going to be like a week by week situation where we'll just give you guys a heads up a couple days before. You'll either see the live stream thing pop up saying we're going to have one, or you'll see us in the community tab say like, hey, we're not going to do one this week. We just have a lot going on. So, but yeah, I don't know that we're going to, at least for the summer, I think we're going to chill out a little bit.
I'll get the one dog hair.
It was driving me nuts. And relax a little bit and just like enjoy our weekends, stuff like that. But during the winter, definitely probably go back to doing it every week, because I think people are a little bit stuck inside during the winter. So
yeah. Sherry said Portia is a good name. Will, it is, but that is definitely a girl's name. Jeff said that he thought his wife read that Gentle Giants may be making a cat food. That would be awesome if they did.
That would be sweet. Jeff, keep me updated on that. Jeff's another one I talk to a lot.
Did you name your dogs off after any significant purpose? They're named after cars, Wendy.
Cars, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew. I was gonna say I bet Riley
got
that question.
I didn't see that. Yeah. I'm just kind of skimming them right now. So.
Yeah. All right, so we'll let you guys know whether or not we'll be here next week. May or may not. But we'll keep you guys updated on that, let you know. Obviously, we appreciate you being here with us on your Saturday. It's pretty here today. It's not like extremely hot. So we'll probably get outside and do something, I would imagine, for the rest of the day.
We were going to do the live stream outside. We were just too pressed for time.
Yeah, we were running behind today.
Plus, people are outside a lot now.
Yeah, it can be loud.
We have neighbors again finally.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But yeah, we appreciate you guys being here on your Saturday and taking your time out to kind of watch us. We'll keep you updated on everything. Don't forget we have the pup stickers available. If you want any of those, just DM me on Instagram. If you had any questions that didn't get answered or lengthy questions, send those on Instagram.
Nick asked, have you thought about doing a live stream out and about with the pups? Nick, I have.
Yeah, we have.
I'm just not sure how well it will go, but maybe that'll be something we can experiment with
summertime.
Maybe put them on the training leash, so that way if I am not focused, or either that or it'll be like 100% on you or something. I'm also worried about the latency with like the signal and stuff. Like it might be really bad. I don't know.
Yeah, we have thought about it though.
I know you can get like now with like the cell phone networks, if you buy like 2 hotspots, you can like combine them and get like twice the signal. But so I don't know.
Definitely something we're gonna experiment with.
Joe. Yeah. Freaking Construction Joe. 6:30 on a Sunday morning is where Wendy is. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick, just thinking about streaming from the phone. Yeah. All right. Let's.
You gonna say bye? You gonna say bye to all your fans? Say thanks for my 25,000.
You see yourself?
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't growl. That's impressive. Yep. Bubba, you gonna say bye? You gonna say bye to all the people? Yeah.
No, you're gonna knock the camera over.
Let's not lick that, Lotus.
Hey.
Hey, but let's not lick it. He sees himself.
He's so confused because now I can see like 4 of himself. All right, say bye.
You gonna say bye?
Yeah, I gotta say bye.
You gonna say bye? Yep. Say thanks for all my subscribers.
All right.
All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you guys next week.